What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Soulful Steps to Freedom. I'm your host, Sinead Lee. What if I told you that 95% of the thoughts you're thinking right now is exactly the same as the thoughts you were thinking yesterday? Now, I want you to really soak that in. If the thoughts you are thinking today are the same as the thoughts you were thinking yesterday, which are the same as the thoughts you were thinking the day before, how do you expect your life to change? Many people don't realize this, but your mind is on autopilot, running the same beliefs, the same programs, and the same self doubts over and over again. You start something new, you get excited at first, but then you find yourself in the same position where you just started. Why? You find yourself procrastinating, self sabotaging, or even telling yourself that maybe I'm not meant or wired for success. I'm here to tell you that the problem is not you. The problem is your programming. Right now, your subconscious is running the show. And if you don't change that and rewire your subconscious, you'll be stuck in the same cycle forever. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that and how to break free from the limiting beliefs that you've lived your whole life knowing. And trust me, once you really understand how your mind works, you will never ever look at your life the same way again. So sit back, get your popcorn, get your coffee, your cool drink, whatever you need to get, and let's get into this. Welcome, guys. Now, your brain's main job is to keep you safe, not to make you successful. So, years ago, this was perfect, right? Because people had to hunt in order to have a proper meal for the day. They had to sleep in caves and make sure that their home, is safe for them. They had to protect themselves against predators. So, it was perfect for them because their brain had to keep them safe, and that's what it did. Our brain's main priority is still to keep us safe. But the truth is, we don't need that anymore. Because we don't need that anymore. Okay, it doesn't mean that our brains are miraculously going to change and its main focus is going to be to make us successful. That's not how it works. Our brains are still exactly the same. The main priority is to keep us safe. So, if you believe that you're not good enough or that you don't have what it takes to do what you really want to do in your life, to be financially free, then your brain is going to look for evidence to support that belief. I want you to try something with me quickly. Look around the room and look for all the red objects in the room, okay, and count them on your hands. So I'm sitting on a red chair, I see a red pillow, a red teddy, okay. Count how many red objects you see in your room or wherever you're sitting at the moment. Now, how many yellow objects did you see? Nothing, or you don't know. And that's because you weren't looking for any yellow objects. There's this thing called the RAS, which is the reticular activating system. Now, what this does is it takes millions of pieces of information per second, but it only shows you or it only lets you see what aligns with your current belief. So, if you want a car, for example, say you want an Audi RS3, and you now know that you want an Audi, but all of a sudden you're seeing so many Audis driving past you on the road. This is not magic, guys. This is because your brain is showing you what you want. It's aligning with your current beliefs and your current desires. So if you believe, I'm not sure if I'll be able to start my own business, I don't think I'm good enough, or I don't know if I'll be able to be financially free and create the life that I really want, or everything is just sounding a bit too absurd, Sinead. Like, I don't think it's realistic. Then your brain is literally going to find things in your day to day life to prove that what you believe is true. So if you start with the wrong belief, there's no hope. You're already on the wrong track. You need to have proper beliefs set in stone. You need to have proper beliefs subconsciously. And the way to change your negative self beliefs is by first identifying it. If your mind is always reinforcing the past, so remember what you're thinking now, you thought yesterday, which you thought the day before, and so on and so on. If your mind is always doing that, how do you rewire your subconscious? There's 5 steps. Step one, like I said, you need to identify your limiting beliefs. And the only way you're going to do this is by consciously identifying what you believe about yourself. Okay? So now that I'm telling you, you have subconscious limiting beliefs, you are going to start picking up your beliefs day to day because of your RAS. So, what I want you to do is identify your beliefs first. Write it down. While you're going throughout your day and you have a limiting or negative belief, write it down. Stop and make note of it. That's the only way you're going to progress. You need to identify it first. Okay, so step one, identify your limiting beliefs. Also, guys, 5 minutes a day just with yourself. Life gets so busy. You're busy with people, places, things 24/7. You never actually get the time to spend with yourself to understand what the thoughts are that's running through your mind on a regular basis. So take 5 minutes a day if you can. Sit with yourself, close your eyes, and actually start to see what thoughts are flowing into your mind. Make notes of the limiting ones. Step two, stop those limiting thoughts in its tracks. So, if you have a presentation tomorrow and you're so nervous and you're already telling yourself, like, oh, I'm going to do so badly, then stop it in its tracks. So, stop. Make a note of it, step one, and then stop the thought, step two. Okay? You are bigger than your thoughts, guys. You are not your thoughts. You have a mind. While I'm speaking now, I can think about something completely different. I can't physically be in two places at once. So you are not your mind. Your mind is separate from you. So step two, stop it in its tracks. Step three, change that limiting belief. Instead of you thinking, oh, I can't do this presentation tomorrow, I'm going to do so badly, why not change it and say, I'm going to do amazing in this presentation. Do you guys know that video where they ask Rihanna, like, what do you do if you just feel like you're not up for it and you're not able to do it? And she says, just pretend. Guys, just pretend. All these millionaires and billionaires in the world, the reason why they're where they're at now is because at some point in their life, they just pretended. You can do the same. Just pretend. So change that limiting belief into something that you actually want to believe. Step four, repetition. Repetition, guys, is so important. You can't do this once, twice, or even 3 times and expect your life to change. It's not going to happen. Okay? You need to do this consistently. So, every single day, you need to be making notes of your limiting beliefs. You need to be stopping. Once you think a limiting thought, you need to stop. You need to change that belief, step three, into something that you actually want to believe. Step four, you need to do this consistently. This is why affirmations work, visualization, scripting, because you're doing it over and over again. You're visualizing this thought over and over again. It has to happen in your reality. And in step five, take action as the new version of yourself. Act as though you're already where you want to be. Don't act as the version of you as you are sitting there right now. Act as though you're already there. Referring back to Rihanna's video, pretend. because that's all you need to do. When you do these things consistently, you will start to see a shift in your brain, a shift in your mind, a shift in your reality. You will start seeing proof that your belief is real. And once that happens, your life will change forever. Another huge factor in rewiring your mind is your environment. If you want your life to change, you cannot surround yourself with negative people, with people who are complaining 24/7, with people who doesn't even make an effort to want to know what to do with their lives. If you surround yourself with people who are stuck in the same negative patterns day in and day out, guess what? You're going to be stuck as well. But if you surround yourself with people who are growing, learning, eager to know more, eager to expand their knowledge and become better versions of yourself, you're going to do the same. And guys, this is why community is so important. This is why we have a Facebook group, Soulful Steps to Freedom, because there's like-minded people. There's people who, started their own ventures, their own businesses, and we all start somewhere, guys. Who's to say that you're not the next big thing? Who's to say that your business is not going to bring in millions? Who's to say that you won't get there? Or that you're not going to be the first billionaire in your family? The only person who can say no to that is you. You are the only person who can say, I'll never get there. Because once you say that, once you believe that, there's no going back. You believe it. That's your reality. But the only person who can break free and change that is you. So why not try? Your environment is one of the biggest influences on your mindset. So choose wisely. Be intentional about who and what you allow into your space. Guys, if you do this, you will wake up one day and realize that you're not thinking the same thoughts you used to think. Those limiting beliefs that used to cut down your confidence and make you feel less than, it's not coming up anymore because you took charge. You know that from a very young age, there's certain ideas and certain thoughts that gets put into your subconscious mind. Some of you aren't even aware of what is in your subconscious mind. Take a few minutes in your day, sit with yourself, understand. You'll be shocked at what you subconsciously think day in and day out. So tell me in the comments, what is one limiting belief that you're finally going to let go of? And what is the empowering belief that you're going to replace that limiting belief with? If this helped you, if this resonated with you, then like, comment, and subscribe. Remember to go and follow our Facebook community group, Soulful Steps to Freedom, where you can meet like-minded individuals, grow with people, and share your journey, because your journey is important. You're not ordinary. You're not someone who's just going through life, doing what they're told to do. If you're watching this for a reason. You're meant to change your life, to step into your greatness. And you're going to get there. Just don't give up on yourself. Till next time, guys.